Thank you for joining us for this episode of Season 3 of Comply on the Fly with M3 and Karen B. Comply on the Fly is your trusted weekly resource for reliable insight and quick answers to common employee benefits compliance questions. Please note this podcast and the contents herein do not constitute legal advice. Seek the advice of counsel for any employee benefits compliance-related guidance or strategy.
Hello, everyone. I'm Karen B., and the Comply on the Fly topic for today is the Medicare Part D creditable, non-creditable coverage notice, and also some important changes to be aware of this year. First, a bit of background information. CMS, the Center for Medicare and Medicaid Services, requires employers that sponsor group health plans to notify individuals eligible for Medicare Part D, the drug coverage of Medicare, whether the employer's drug coverage covers as much or has the equivalent actuarial value of the Medicare Part D plan. Second, the Inflation Reduction Act of 2022, or the IRA, made several changes to benefits provided under the Part D plan. These changes may result in plans that were once deemed creditable to now be considered non-creditable. Although there are two methods to determine whether coverage is creditable, most plans will have to use the actuarial determination method rather than the much simpler simplified determination method. For integrated plans, meaning there is a combined deductible of $250 or more between the medical and the drug coverage, the simplified method cannot be used. Most plans have a deductible greater than $250 and thus must use the actuarial method to determine creditability. So you may be asking how you, as the plan sponsor of the drug plan, can obtain the information necessary to determine if your coverage is creditable. The answer will depend on what type of medical plan you provide. If you have a fully insured plan, meaning you obtain health coverage from an insurance carrier, then the insurance carrier should be able to provide you with a determination. If you are self-funded, your third-party administrator, TPA, or pharmacy benefit manager, PBM, should be able to help make the determination. If the determination cannot be made by those partners, then please reach out to your M3 team for assistance. Once you have the determination of creditable or non-creditable, you will have to disclose this information to plan participants. CMS has model notices for both creditable and non-creditable coverage disclosures. The notice must be included in your enrollment materials, so think new hire information and open enrollment information, and it also has to be provided prior to October 15th every year, and it must be provided if there is a change from creditable to non-creditable or vice versa. For the October 15th annual requirement, it is recommended that the notice be provided to all enrollees in the medical plan because it is difficult to always know which enrollees may be eligible or who will become eligible for Medicare. The notice can be provided electronically if provided in accordance with the DOL, Department of Labor, electronic delivery requirements, and the plan participant is informed that they must share the notice with any Medicare-eligible dependents. For additional information, please visit m3ins.com for our complete article on the changes and this notice requirement. And that is your Comply on the Fly topic of the day. Thanks for tuning in.
For more compliance insights from Karen B., please visit m3ins.com.